Have you ever wondered just how intelligent animals can be? Picture a world where crows solve complex puzzles, where dolphins communicate using a sophisticated language of clicks and whistles, where elephants exhibit deep emotional understanding. Incredible, isn't it? Our journey today is all about exploring these remarkable examples and more, to unveil the hidden intelligence within the animal kingdom. This is not just about learning, it's about appreciating the depth and diversity of our planet's inhabitants. Join me as we dive into the fascinating world of animal intelligence. Animals in the wild often showcase impressive problem-solving skills. Let's embark on a journey into the intriguing world of animal intellect, where strength and speed often take a back seat to wit and cunning. One of the most notable instances of problem-solving prowess can be seen in the seemingly unassuming crow. In their quest for sustenance, crows have been observed using tools with an uncanny level of sophistication. They've been known to shape twigs into hooks to extract insects from tree bark, showcasing an impressive level of creativity and ingenuity. Moving on from our feathered friends, let's leap into the world of squirrels. These energetic creatures might be best known for their acrobatic feats, but their problem-solving skills are equally noteworthy. When confronted with complex obstacle courses to reach their treasured nuts, squirrels employ a mix of memory, spatial awareness, and sheer determination. They'll test different routes, remember the successful ones, and quickly adapt when a path proves too challenging, demonstrating a level of strategic thinking that would make a chess grandmaster proud. But perhaps the most awe-inspiring display of problem-solving in the animal kingdom comes from beneath the waves. Octopuses are often hailed as the masters of escape, capable of squeezing their boneless bodies through the tiniest of gaps. However, their abilities go beyond physical flexibility. These intelligent invertebrates have been observed manipulating their environment to their advantage, like using coconut shells as mobile homes. They've even shown the ability to unscrew lids to escape from jars, a feat that requires an understanding of complex, human-made mechanisms. These are but a few examples of the remarkable problem-solving skills exhibited by animals. Each instance is a testament to the survival instincts that have been honed over countless generations. These creatures aren't simply responding to their environment, they're actively engaging with it, testing it, learning from it, and adapting to it in ways that often leave us, humans, in awe. These examples also underscore an important point. Intelligence in the animal kingdom is not a trait exclusive to primates or creatures we typically associate with intellect. It spans across species and environments, from the skies to the seas and everything in between. It's a testament to the diversity and richness of life on our planet. In the wild, survival is often a game of wits. The ability to think, strategize, and solve problems can be the difference between life and death. And as we've seen, many animals are more than up to the challenge. They've developed impressive cognitive abilities that allow them to navigate their world with skill and dexterity, turning obstacles into opportunities and threats into triumphs. These examples remind us that survival in the wild requires not just strength but also brains. Communication is not just a human trait, it's widespread in the animal kingdom too. Imagine you're a honeybee, just returned from a fruitful flower patch. How would you tell your hive mates about your discovery? You'd perform a waggle dance, of course. This incredible form of communication involves the bee moving in a figure-8 pattern, with the angle of the dance providing details about the direction of the food source relative to the sun. The duration of the waggle part of the dance even indicates the distance to the food. Isn't that remarkable? Let's dive into the watery world of dolphins next. These intelligent marine mammals use a complex system of clicks and whistles to communicate. Each dolphin even has its own signature whistle, much like a name, that others use to call it. Dolphins also use body language, such as leaping out of the water or slapping their tails on the water surface to convey different messages. But communication in the animal kingdom isn't always about sounds or movements. Take the fascinating world of ants, for instance. Ants use chemicals known as pheromones to communicate. When an ant finds food, it lays a pheromone trail back to the colony, which other ants can follow to the food source. If there's danger, ants release alarm pheromones that send their nestmates scurrying for cover. Now, let's turn our attention to the gentle giants of the animal kingdom, the elephants. Elephants communicate using a range of sounds, some of which are so low-pitched that they're beyond the range of human hearing. These infrasonic calls can travel several kilometers, allowing elephants to stay in touch over vast distances. Elephants also use touch and body language to communicate. A reassuring touch with the trunk, a playful headbutt, or a threatening charge Each action carries a specific message. And let's not forget about our feathered friends. Birds use an array of calls and songs to communicate. Some birds have a different song for each situation, whether it's to woo a mate, warn of danger, or stake a claim on territory. All these examples show that communication in the animal kingdom is as diverse as the species themselves. Whether through dance, sound, chemicals, touch, or body language, animals have developed incredible ways to convey messages to each other. But why is this important? Understanding how animals communicate can give us insights into their behavior, social structure, and even their cognitive abilities. It can also help us better coexist with the myriad of creatures that share our planet. These fascinating forms of communication demonstrate how animals connect with each other in ways we're just beginning to understand. Emotional intelligence is not exclusive to humans. It's a statement that may surprise some, but when we delve into the world of animal intelligence, it's a reality that becomes increasingly clear. Our furry, feathered, and scaled friends aren't just instinct-driven creatures, but beings capable of deep emotional understanding. Let's consider our canine companions for a moment. How many times have you noticed your dog picking up on your emotions? Maybe you've had a rough day, and your usually energetic buddy is suddenly offering a comforting presence. Or perhaps you're brimming with excitement, and your dog can't help but join in the joy. This isn't just coincidence, it's empathy. Studies have shown that dogs are remarkably adept at sensing their owner's emotional states, adjusting their behavior in response. But dogs aren't the only animals with an impressive emotional radar. Elephants, renowned for their memory, also exhibit profound emotional understanding, particularly when it comes to death. In the wild, elephants have been observed mourning their dead, standing vigil over the bodies of their fallen comrades, and even returning to the site of a death long after the event. This behavior suggests not only an awareness of mortality but also a capacity for grief and remembrance. And then, we have our primate cousins. Primates, especially chimpanzees and bonobos, are known for their complex social structures and behaviors. But did you know that these animals also display a high degree of empathy? They've been seen consoling each other in times of distress, exhibiting behavior that mirrors our own emotional support. In the avian world, birds, particularly parrots and crows, have shown signs of emotional intelligence. Parrots, known for their vocal abilities, also demonstrate emotional understanding. Some species of parrots can exhibit behaviors akin to a human toddler's mood swings, indicating an emotional depth not previously associated with these feathered beings. Crows, on the other hand, are known for their problem-solving skills but are also thought to possess the ability to form lasting emotional bonds, much like we do. And let's not forget about the sea-dwelling creatures. Dolphins, known for their playful nature and intelligence, have been observed displaying empathy towards their own kind, and even other species, indicating a level of emotional understanding that rivals our own. As we've seen, emotional intelligence is a widespread trait in the animal kingdom. These examples only scratch the surface of the depth of emotional connections animals are capable of. From dogs and elephants to primates and birds, and even sea-dwelling creatures like dolphins, animals continue to astound us with their emotional understanding. These instances affirm that animals are not just instinct-driven creatures, but are capable of deep emotional understanding. The world of animal intelligence is indeed fascinating, revealing a richness and complexity that we're only just beginning to understand. Let's shine a spotlight on a few standout species. First up, let's talk about dolphins. These aquatic creatures are known for their impressive brainpower. They have been observed using tools like sponges to protect their snouts while foraging on the ocean floor, a clear display of problem-solving. Dolphins also have intricate social structures and display empathy, a trait once considered uniquely human. Next, we have the cunning crows. These birds are not just smart, they're crafty. Crows are known for their problem-solving skills, even capable of understanding water displacement to get food. They've been observed fashioning hooks from twigs to extract insects from tree bark. Talk about using tools. Last but not least, let's dive into the mysterious world of octopuses. With a decentralized nervous system, octopuses display remarkable problem-solving abilities. They've been known to escape from their aquariums, unscrew jars to get to their meals, and show adaptability in their hunting strategies. Each of these species showcases a different aspect of animal intelligence. From the empathetic dolphins to the crafty crows and the innovative octopuses, we see that intelligence in the animal kingdom is as diverse as the species themselves. The intelligence of these species is truly something to marvel at. Today we've journeyed through the awe-inspiring world of animal intelligence. We've seen how animals are not just instinct-driven beings, but rather creatures capable of problem-solving, showcasing their resourcefulness in extraordinary ways. We've also explored the complex language of animals, where sounds, body language, and even color changes serve as forms of communication, enabling them to express themselves to each other and the world around them. And who could forget the emotional connections in the animal kingdom? Heartwarming stories and scientific studies alike reveal that animals too experience a depth of emotions, forming bonds that are as strong and real as ours. Whether it's the crafty crow, the expressive elephant, or the empathetic dog, each species we spotlighted today offered a glimpse into the fascinating intelligence that exists within the animal kingdom. The next time you encounter an animal, remember, there's more to them than meets the eye. Their world is as rich and complex as ours, filled with intelligence that deserves our appreciation and respect.